Hello and welcome to another episode of Productivity Mastery. My name is Carl Pauline, and in this week's episode I want to talk to you about the system that you're building for yourself, and in particular the apps that you are relying on to actually run your productivity system. Now, in recent weeks, we've lost or heard the news that we're going to lose Newton Mail. And in previous months, maybe a couple of years ago, we heard the news that we were going to lose Wunderlist, which I think is still around, but is not being updated. It's not being renewed, and we know eventually Wunderlist is going to disappear and Microsoft are going to replace it with their own version of to-dos. And this brings me to the problem that we have when we start building a productivity system around a specific app. I believe that is a very, very dangerous thing to do, which is one of the reasons why I always recommend that when you're developing your very own productivity system, you need to develop it on paper first, because if all the apps disappeared overnight, you need to know that your productivity system is going to still work, which is why having a piece of paper when you're creating your productivity system is so important. But there's another thing that actually reminded me when I heard about Newton Mail, not specifically because of Newton Mail, but when you're trying to rely on your whole productivity system on just one app. Now, I've mentioned before that Evernote does do to-do lists. Evernote can do reminders. Evernote can do many things that a to-do list manager will do. But if you've got all your notes in Evernote and you've got all your to-dos and your projects and everything else all organized in Todoist, and then you heard that Evernote, and Evernote decided to close down or remove the reminders function in their app, you're in a mess and you're going to be scrambling to find another system, which is a lot of time wasted. This is one of the reasons why I strongly believe that one app for one purpose. So a to-do list manager needs to be a specific to-do list manager, whether that's Things 3, whether it's Toodle-Do, Remember the Milk, or in my case, Evernote, Todoist, or OmniFocus, whichever one is specifically built as a to-do list manager. And that's what its job is to do, is to manage your to-dos. So if the one that you choose decided to close down overnight, it would be very easy to move over to another application without too much stress or hassle. Likewise, with your calendar needs to be a completely separate unit, because if your calendar is separate, and to be honest, I think you should be using at least Google Calendar, or if you're in the iOS Apple system, using the Apple Calendar, simply because they're not likely to disappear overnight, and you'd get a very big warning if they were. So those are the calendars to use. Now, I'm not suggesting that we should all be using default applications. That would be crazy. And to be honest, a lot of the default applications that come with our devices, whether it's on Microsoft, whether you're in the Google Android atmosphere, or whether you are in the atmosphere ecosystem or the Apple ecosystem, I'm not suggesting that you use their built-in apps, but I do strongly recommend that you don't find one app that tries to do all the things for you and rely heavily on that. That is a very dangerous way of managing your productivity system. And I come back to that main point. Your productivity system needs to work on paper first. Make sure that it's absolutely solid on paper, and then move it over to the digital world if that's what you want to do. To be honest, I've always felt that if your to-do list manager could be created if your whole productivity system could be created inside a spreadsheet, then you're definitely on the right track. Okay, enough of my talking this week. I hope you found this useful. Just please do be very careful about the apps that you're using. Don't create a productivity system around the app. Create a productivity system around yourself and the way that you work. Your productivity system needs to be able to work in all kinds of apps under all kinds of different situations. Okay, hopefully you found this episode useful. Don't forget, if you would like me to answer any questions at all about productivity, please leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to answer the question in this productivity series. Thank you very much for watching this episode. It just remains for me now to wish you all a very, very productive week. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked what you saw and you want to take your productivity to the next level, I'd just like to let you know that I have just recently launched a new online course called Your Digital Life 2.0 Online. Now this course is based on the book that I published last year, Your Digital Life 2.0, and it is a fully comprehensive course designed to help you to build your very own productivity system, and it will take you through it step by step by step, the tools, what you need to set it up, how you need to set it up, and it's really going to help you. I'm going to be updating this course on a regular basis, maybe once or twice a month. I'm going to be adding extra lessons that can really help you to focus in on what's important to you. But not only do you get access to this course, but you also get free access to my Achieve Your Goals course and Supercharge Your Email Productivity course. This is a fully comprehensive course, and you also get a free copy of Your Digital Life 2.0. This is tremendous value, and I really think you should take advantage of this now. And it's only $39.99. If you've already bought the book, you can get the course 50% off, that's $19.99. And if you're already enrolled in my Supercharge Your Productivity course, also you can get 50% off at $19.99. So come on in and get yourself enrolled in this course. The full details are at my website, www.carlpauline.com. I would love to see you there so that I can really help you to get yourself building your very own personal productivity system and a system that works for you. Thanks very much for watching this video. See you next time.